Hello friends, I welcome you again in this video. Searching is very important task in real life. We need to search mobile, we need to search documents in the files. So many things we need to search. So it is also important task in the computer applications. So in today's video we are going to see how different searching techniques work. First technique is linear search. As the name indicates, it searches the element in the list in linear fashion. It starts searching from the first element, then second element, third element, and it goes on up to the last element. The search stops when either element is found or all the elements in the list are finished. The desired element is present at the first location, then the number of comparisons required only one. It is the best case with number of comparisons 1 and with the time complexity theta of 1. Now if the search goes up to the last element, then it is the worst case. That is, either element is present at the last location or element is not present in the list at all. So in either of scenario, the number of comparisons required n and then time complexity is big of n. If element is present anywhere in between first and last element, then it is the average case. So the average comparisons are n by 2, means the time complexity big of n. So here linear search does not require elements in the list in any particular order, neither ascending nor descending. So let's see example. So here few elements are given in the list and we are supposed to find out the element 37. So that 37 first gets compared with the 20. No, doesn't match. Then we move to the next element 35, doesn't match. Then we move to the 37. Yes, it gets matched. Then here we return the index 2. So this is how the linear search works with the average and worst case time complexity big of n. Now next see a very important searching technique, binary search. So binary search needs all the elements in sorted order. So it is a precondition. We cannot start with random order. So it first calculates middle element and compares it with a desired element. If it is, then it stops. Otherwise it skips either left part or right part. So due to the sorted order of the list, if middle element is greater than desired element, then all right side elements are greater than the desired element, then we can skip right part. In the same way, if middle element is less than desired element, then all left side elements are less than our desired element, then we can skip the left part, and this process continues unless and until the list becomes too small. So let's see how it works. So here again we are supposed to find out the number 37. So first number is 20, last number 67. So here we find out the middle element. So middle element is 45. Now 37 gets compared with the 45. So obviously nahi match ho raha hai. So here it checks whether to skip left part or whether to skip right part. So as 37 is less than 45, then it must be less than all the elements towards the right side of 45. So here 45, 50, 51, 55, 67, these all elements are skipped and we continue with the left part only. So here again we find out the middle element. So now here middle element comes 37. So it might come 35 sometimes, or it might come 37. So now if it matches with this 37, then it returns. So now how to calculate the time complexity? Because in each of the repetition or iteration, we skip approximately half part of the list, and then we continue. So what should be the time complexity of this? So let's see the time complexity. So basically binary search follows divide and conquer strategy. Means it goes on dividing the list unless and until it becomes small, and once it is small, then the problem is solved. Okay, so here the list of 8 numbers is divided into 4, here 4. Now again this list of 4 approximately again gets divided into 2 parts, 2, 2, and again these 2 elements divided further, 1, 1. So here the list becomes small, so we stop here, we stop at that point. Then how many calculations we require in this worst case? So first comparison here with the root element, then second here, third and fourth. So now here I note that the worst case comparisons is equal to the levels of this tree. First comparison at first level, second comparison at second level, third comparison is at the third level, and fourth comparison is fourth level. So if I can calculate the levels of this full binary tree, then I'll be able to calculate the worst case comparisons. So here as the list gets divided into the 2 parts and it selects only 1, so here logarithmic comparisons are generated with the base 2, because at each and every level the list of element gets divided into the 2 approximately equal parts, correct? So how to calculate the number of comparisons? Now let's see some logarithmic basics. So log 2 to the base 2 is 1. So here whenever we calculate the time complexity or the number of comparisons using binary search, the base always going to be a 2, because in each and every iteration or pass the list gets divided into the 2 parts. Okay, so here base is always going to be 2. So log 2 is equal to 1, because the power of 2 is 1. Now next log 4 is equal to 2, because power of 4 is 2 raised to 2. So here the answer is 2. So log 8 is equal to 3, because 8 is equal to 2 raised to 3, and log 16 is equal to 4, because 16 is 2 raised to 4, right? So now to search the 2 elements we require approximately 1 plus 1 comparison. For 4 number of elements we require 2 plus 1 comparisons. For 8 numbers we require 3 comparisons, 3 plus 1, and for 16 numbers in the worst case we require 4 plus 1 comparison, right? So now if I ask you, if I have 10 numbers and in that list of 10 numbers I need to find out one element using binary search, so can you tell me the comparisons? Yes, now we can approximately figure out, because it's 10 is in between 8 and 16. 10 is in between 8 and 16. So either it can take 3 comparisons or 4 comparisons approximately. So here I can roughly give the answer. It will take either 3 or 4 comparison. So let's see the next trick. So now if n equal to 900 means I have 900 elements in the list, and then I need to calculate the comparisons. So for the 900, so here must be 900. So 900 is less than 1024, that is 2 raised to 10, and this 900 is greater than 512, that is 2 raised to 9. So the approximately comparisons required are 9 or 10. So how simple it is, right? So now can you calculate? So it is a very simple trick. We can calculate the approximate comparisons for the binary search. Okay, so now let's solve some problems. To search an element 50 in an array, so here array is the list of elements. So how many elements are here? 1, 2, 3 up to 9900. So total 100 elements. So which search method is less time consuming? So we know that log always gives the less time consuming. So here can we find out? So using linear search, so 50 is again at the 50th location, right? So the number of comparisons required 50. Now binary search, so 100 के लिए कितने comparisons लगेंगे? So again our trick, 100 is in between 64 and 128. So the number of comparisons required either 6 or 7, because 2 raised to 6 is 64 and 2 raised to 7 is 128, and 100 is in between 2 raised to 6 and 2 raised to 7. So obviously here in the linear search 50 comparisons, binary search 6 or 7 comparisons. So answer is binary search. Yes, we get the correct answer here. Now let's see the next. So what is the advantage of linear search? So time complexity तो उसकी बड़ी है, and if the data set is large, then obviously the time complexity also goes on increasing. But it performs well with a very sized data set, because the precondition for the binary search, it requires the sorting. So sorting, to sort the numbers, again some comparisons and time complexity we require. So linear search can be performed without any sorting. So if the data set is small, then it can perform well. So here the answer is A. Now how many comparisons required to search element in the list of 10,000 elements using binary search in worst case? So binary search in worst case मतलब पूरी full binary tree हमको वर्कआउट करनी पड़ेगी. In between कहीं पे भी नहीं रुकेगा वो. It will go on searching up to the last element. So here we need to calculate the full complete levels of the binary tree. Okay. So here 10,000. So 2 raised to 10 is 1024. Okay. 2 raised to 11. 1000 into 2 approximately 2000. Then 2 raised to 12 4000. 2 raised to 13 8000. So here 2 raised to 13 8000. 2 raised to 14 16,000. So 10,000 comes in between this. So here the number of comparisons required 13, because it gives you the logarithmic time complexity approximately. Again I say, because it will have plus or minus 1 2, so that is considerable, right? So here answer is C. So I hope you have enjoyed our video and you got the concept clear, how to calculate log and the approximately number of comparisons. So here we take a exit and we will meet in the next video with again few interesting concepts.